Hello and welcome to this workshop entitled Comply with Market Abuse Regulation under MiFID and MiCAR. My name is Evdokia and I am the Global Chief Risk and Compliance Officer as well as a partner at SALVUS. Through this training, we will explore the obligations and insights related to market abuse and its regulatory environment, with particular attention to MiFID and the new MiCAR framework. Let's get started. This workshop includes video recordings, always available online, so you can study at different times of the day at your own rhythm. You will also receive self-study material for revision and preparation available online through our platform or printable for offline studying. Additionally, we've included test questions at key points during the workshop, so you can self-assess and identify any areas that may require a revisit. Through this workshop, you will acquire the necessary knowledge on the market abuse regulatory framework, the duties each compliance professional needs to master, as well as detailed information on insider dealing and market manipulation in both financial instruments and crypto assets. You will also be equipped with the latest developments on market abuse and have the opportunity to practice the acquired knowledge with test questions. Let's take a look at the contents of the workshop. We will begin with an explanation of what market abuse is. Then we'll go through the market abuse regulatory framework, discuss inside information and insider dealing, as well as the disclosure of inside information. Following that, we'll dive into market manipulation and market abuse in crypto assets. We'll also look at CySEC supervision. Throughout, you will encounter test questions, and upon completion, you will be awarded a certification of 5 hours of CPDs. Hello and welcome. In this session, we will explore the topic, what is market abuse? Let's begin by taking a quick look at what we'll be covering in this session. In this session, we will cover the following key areas. First, what is market abuse? To which we will further discuss the insider dealing, unlawful disclosure of inside information, and market manipulation. Then we will discuss the market abuse regime, its scope of application, and its exemptions. Let's start by exploring the concept of market abuse. This term encompasses insider dealing, the unlawful disclosure of inside information, and market manipulation. Each of these elements significantly threatens market integrity. With that in mind, let's take a closer look at the first component, insider dealing. This section on the market abuse regulatory framework. In this section, we will explore the regulatory structure that governs market abuse across the European Union. Understanding this framework is essential because it forms the basis for preventing market abuse, promoting transparency, and protecting investor confidence. Let's begin by looking at the topics we will cover. In this session, we will explore the key components of the market abuse regulatory framework. The agenda includes the Lamfalussy Process Level 1 Framework Acts, Level 2, Delegated and Implementing Acts, Level 3, ESMA Guidelines, Level 4, Supervision of the Member States by ESMA, the overall EU legal framework, the Market Abuse Directive 2, and finally, the national legislation. Anyone who has been exposed to European financial services regulation has likely come across the concepts of Level 1, Level 2, Level 3, and Level 4 legislation. These 4 levels form what is known as the Lamfalussy process, named after Alexander Lamfalussy. The process was established in 2002 with the objective of introducing financial services legislation more quickly and with greater flexibility across Europe. It became particularly important during the development of the Markets in Financial Instruments Directive, commonly known as MiFID. The Lamfalussy process remains the foundation for the way many European financial regulations are structured today. Let's now examine the first level of this framework. Hello and welcome. In this section, we will be covering an essential aspect of market abuse, the inside information and insider dealing. In this session, we will break down the core elements of this topic. We'll start with inside information, then move on to insider dealing, followed by front-running, legitimate behavior, and market soundings. Each of these elements plays a key role in understanding how inside information must be handled and how violations such as insider dealing are defined and prevented. Let's begin with a deeper look into what we mean by inside information. Inside information is defined as information of a precise nature, indicating a set of circumstances which exists or may reasonably be expected to come into existence. This information has not been made public, meaning it has not come into the knowledge of investors, whether inside or outside of the Republic. It is not included in archives or documents available to the public, and it cannot be derived from public information. Hello and welcome. I will be guiding you through this section on the disclosure of inside information. This topic is a crucial component of market abuse prevention and forms part of the regulatory framework under the market abuse regulation. Let's begin. In this session, we will go through the following topics. First, the obligations of issuers regarding inside information, then the conditions and procedures for delay of disclosure, followed by a series of helpful question and answer to clarify when and how delays may be allowed. After that, we'll discuss the disclosure of inside information more generally, explore the requirements for maintaining an insider list, and finally, review the rules regarding managers' transactions. Let's now begin by exploring the issuer obligations in more detail. An issuer shall inform the public as soon as possible about inside information which directly concerns itself. An issuer shall also ensure that the disclosure of inside information is made in a way that enables fast access as well as complete, correct, and timely assessment of the information by the public. An issuer shall not combine the disclosure of inside information with any marketing activities. And finally, post and maintain on its own website all inside information required to be publicly disclosed for a period of at least 5 years. Hello and welcome. In this section, we will be focusing on market manipulation. This topic forms part of the broader regulatory framework aimed at preserving market integrity and ensuring investor confidence. Let's get started. In this presentation, we will cover the following topics. We will begin with the market manipulation, the use methods and indicators. Then we will discuss the LIBOR scandal, accepted market practices, prevention and detection of market abuse, and finally, suspicious transaction and order report, also known as STOR. Now let's explore what constitutes market manipulation. Market manipulation includes actions like entering into a transaction, placing an order, or engaging in any behavior that gives or is likely to give false or misleading signals about the supply, demand, or price of a financial instrument, crypto asset, related spot commodity contract, or an auction product on emission allowances, or that secures or is likely to secure the prices of these instruments. Let's now continue with additional forms of market manipulation.